Hi, friends. Okay, I wasn't going to do another reading. I've done a couple today, but I've been mowing lawns and doing stuff, and I heard, and it doesn't relate to me, but I was taking a pause, and my hands are still vibrating, and I heard, on the heels of your efforts, they come riding in. And then I saw a whale. Oh my God, I'm wearing my shirt with the whale. That's so funny. I saw a whale, so I thought, this is probably, I don't know, I just like to pull messages through. I'm always open to receive. And I feel like this is the energy of somebody who has really, really dug their heels. You know, whales dive deep. And their symbolism is, I looked it up before I came here, before I turned this on. Longevity, wisdom, and diving deep. So I think you've taken a lot of time, a lot of effort in diving really deep and gaining so much wisdom. And that's your efforts, the efforts that you've put forth. I don't think it's like physical labor so much. And I'm staring at this owl, and I just realized that I'm looking at this owl, and owls represent wisdom. So I'm speaking to somebody that's very wise. I forgot I put that there. That was on a stand in my yard years ago, and it broke, but I always thought it was so pretty, so I kept it. And so it's like riding in on somebody's coattails. There's a bird out there. It's a raven or crow. And these wands just fell out. I usually pick an emotional card, but I had these in my hand as I was talking. This is new action. You're taking action. You're the one who took the action. You took the steps. You did the work. You did all that. And somebody's riding in on the heels of your efforts. It's going to pay off, though. I'm feeling this is going to pay off. I'm literally seeing this like, don't they carry in a torch at the Olympics? I never watched the Olympics. I haven't watched the Olympics in years. Just because, whatever. I think they light a torch. Anyways, this is like your torch. You deserve the Olympic award, the gold medal for the wisdom you carry from all your efforts. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come out on this. I just heard I'm speaking to a brave soul. This kind of almost has whistleblower vibes. Yeah, teaching, the Hierophant. That's you. So you've learned all this. You do want to teach people. I think you just deserve a little more respect and honor instead of somebody stealing your goods, I'm hearing. Six of Swords. Something wants to come in with this other than the normal. It's usually moving forward, but it's a journey. Swords speak of truth. And I don't know, maybe you've actually, I'm seeing the sword like a weapon, like maybe a lot of people cut you out even, and you had to move on because your fortitude, your determination in learning and knowing a lot of truth, I think. Okay. There's something about the heels too, though. I'm seeing like a heel that's leather, and it's an old shoe. It's like old wisdom. And now I'm seeing like a male figure with a candle. You know the old-fashioned candles they work in the dark, like lots of hours. Well, back then they didn't have electricity. This is old. It's like an old wooden building on a desk, and somebody studying, and see how I did that? And actually writing with a quill pen. A lot is coming in. I'm just going to let it flow. I feel like you're almost somebody that has written a famous document in a past life. And that's why you have so much wisdom. They're telling me to flip the card. Oh, wow. It was already flipped, so I flipped it over. Competition. That's what it is. Somebody's in competition because you've got this knowledge and they want to capitalize on it. Just tell me, choose the next pick. I would say choose and pick the next card. Yeah. Energetic Knight of Wands. Exciting, fearless. They're coming in like, dun, 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 I'm going to go ahead and grab his stuff and just take off and win and teach everybody, and I'm going to get all the reward. But you're the true knight that's fought. And the reason I'm saying fought is you fought your own battles, maybe, or battles with other people, like a debate battles, like I'm seeing like a battle. You know when Eminem, like in 8 Mile, they battle, the rap battle? Maybe you've had to do a lot of debating and actually battle for your truth. And you know, we know, I know you can't teach everybody everything until they're ready to see it. Yep. It's caused a lot of stress, actually. You've pushed really hard. This drive and determination, though, comes from this like past life I saw of you. I could see the pin. God, I just saw John Hancock's signature. This feels almost revolutionary. Defeat. 5 of Swords. Maybe something was lost in the past, so you're that determined to win this time. That's not a bad thing necessarily. If it doesn't, if there's balance. What do we need to know about the person is what I wanted to know. Well, the Fool, this new beginning, innocence. The Fool keeps it light. He's not too concerned, right? Kind of childlike. I feel like there's more to this, though. Spread your wings and fly. I'm getting, aside from the card, I'm getting that when you're gaining this wisdom and new downloads or new research, whatever your new truths are coming to the light, you don't have to share it yet all the time. See how he's got his sack? He's got his little, what do they call that? You know, when you run away or whatever, you got your little knapsack. And he's keeping it in there, ready for when you're, when you go, when you're ready to present and teach it. So then you're not necessarily, I'm hearing being plagiarized. All right, what else? What other advice do we need to know? 8 of Pentacles. Mastering your craft, working hard. He's in silence, sitting there, doing what he wants to do, seeing the progress, having, you know, building a business and trade is on there. I wanted to look at the words. Okay, the 4 of Wands is community, self-esteem, celebration. Usually it's a wedding if I'm feeling that, but this is not that. I think people are celebrating you and all that you've achieved, and you're going to get the recognition coming in. The truth always prevails. Truth always prevails. So it's coming. It's incoming for you. I don't know if there's a last piece of advice on this challenge, maybe. I'm hearing of remaining calm waters. Maybe, I don't know. I was gonna say you're in the hull of a captain's boat or something, but that's just showing me the journey. King of Wands, you're experienced, optimistic, and powerful. Yeah, you don't need to prove anything. You know that. You've already got your knowledge and your wisdom. You're carrying it with you on your journey, and you're here to teach because you're a leader. You're the King of Wands. I don't know what else needs to come through for this message other than maybe you needed to hear, whoever I'm speaking to, some inspiration or truth on it. Wise old owl. I just saw the white owl. What is the goddess in the white with, she's got the bracelet and the owl. I remember her in, what's the movie? The Greek mythology. Who's the Greek goddess? I'm drawing a blank. The Greek goddess with the owl. It's not Persephone. Anyways, put it in the comments if you know. The owl, she would let the owl go and the owl would come back to her. And all this is going to come back to you and benefit you. All your hard work is paying off. Let's just say that. All the hard work and all the research and all your efforts, digging your heels in, is really going to pay off. Page of Wand is good news, phone calls, something's coming in for you. So enjoy that. And I'll just leave it there. Thanks so much. And if this resonated, thank you so much for liking the video. And I'll see you on the next one.